Hello, I am the Beast. That is, however, a fake name. If you take one letter away, you will get my true name, the Best. Okay, I'm not gonna keep up that story for the entire opening. That part alone just made me sound like a pretentious snob. I will keep the background though. It's fitting for what I'm about to say. Last December, a bunch of stuff for My Little Pony got leaked online. And when I say a bunch, I mean a bunch. Not only do we get a few more Equestria Girls shorts and one half to a full episode, which thank God they're actually making Equestria Girls episodes. I was disappointed that they were just releasing more shorts instead of episodes. It felt like I jumped the ship for something foolish and I wasted my Equestria Girls movie for nothing. Moving on, we also got a few incomplete episodes of Season 8. And when I say incomplete episodes, they're full-length episodes just without the music and a few sound effects.
You said it, Big Mac. This is taking forever!
You can watch them and still enjoy the story that they have presented. And how many of these episodes were leaked? Not one, not two, 6. 6 full episodes was leaked online. That's like 1/4 of a full season right there. I know a few things got leaked in Season 7, but not to this extent. I don't know who did this or if this was intentional or not, but if this was a disgruntled employee, brave on you. Wear that pink slip with pride. Hey, everyone, this is still me. I'm going off script here because I wrote the script before I watched Dr. Wolf's video, who reveals that, a few people's private information was also leaked online. I'm still going to continue with the rest of the leaked information, but I am totally against exposing other people's private information online. They're just setting them up to be victimized for all sorts of different reasons, and the people who exposes other people's information are scum to me. But then a thought has occurred to me. I have 6 perfectly reviewable episodes for me to make, and it's very unlikely that any other brony reviewer analysts are gonna review them. So, thinking this will distinguish me from the other reviewers, I figure I'd download as many episodes that I can before Hasbro would try to take them down and review them all for you here. Oh my god, I feel like I'm some sort of criminal. I wonder how well that my fair use shield will protect me now. Well, enough dilly-dally. Set spoiler warnings to maximum, and let's review the first of the leaked episodes, the main 6. Wait, what? So yeah, the fan nickname to refer to the main cast is now canon. I should be mad that one of the Brony's headcanons has become canon, but my brain is just too shocked and surprised that it overloaded. Anyway, let's review the main 6. Okay, we begin in an odd-looking castle. I don't know what this is, but I'm assuming this is meant to be a very important place. Anyway, our main cast of characters, Twilight, Rainbow, Fluttershy, AJ, Rarity, Pinky, and let's not forget Starlight, is going on a camping trip, but have to wait for a photographer for this Ponyville historian thing. But when the photographer does arrive, she's acting like a hyper fangirl who secretly snatches locks of everybody's hair. Well, except for Starlight's, where she has to be reminded to take a photo of. But as soon as the photographer was away from anybody's sights, she soon revealed herself to be Queen Chrysalis to nobody but the audience, and teleports away with the hair and photos. I know we're supposed to be relieved that this is some crazy fan going to do some kinky stuff with the heroine's belongings, but now I'm imagining Chrysalis being a big fan of the main 6 and doing all the things that bronies do, like discussing who is best pony, going to bowling conventions, and doing all the kinky stuff that I just hinted and stuff that I cannot mention. Anyway, let's fast forward through the opening since it's probably the same old intro we have always. Yep, nothing new or anything to discuss about. Wait, who was that? And why does it feel like it foreshadows my misfortune? So anyway, once we're past the opening, we finally get some context for our characters' plans. For our pony heroines, they're planning on trekking through the every forest and decide to camp out by the Tree of Harmony. You know, the magical plot device that made the elements of harmony? While I could question why they would do such a thing, I can see the potential beauty of the Harmony Tree, and the whole thing is meant to be a bonding activity for the girls. As for Chrysalis, her plan is both well devised but poorly implemented. With some random trees and things that she collected, she can make copies of the main six. Why? Well, she hopes that the clones could use the elements of harmony and have them as her revenge scheme against Equestria, and Starlight Glimmer in particular. Now the plan is a rather smart one, and I can see the potential disaster it can make if it succeeded. The poorly implemented part is how well the clones turned out.
Those elements are mine! Along with this rock! Oh, and that twig!
Where are the others? A bugbear in plaid socks flew down and grabbed them, then disappeared. Craziest thing I ever did see. I know better than to strike alone. I need friends. Servants.
Yes, while the clones are spitting images of the originals, with a shaded grey so us, the audience, can distinguish them, their personalities couldn't be any more opposite. In fact, the contrast is so wide that it borders on unrealistic. Case in point, Clone Abijah. She is such a compulsive liar that she thinks that every sentence that comes out of her mouth should be a lie, even when it's not needed. I think it's so absurd that it's trying to be humorous. And I think it did a decent job on that part. My favorite moment from the clones is that they annoy Chrysalis to her wit's end. I think the only solace that she gets is when she lost track of all the clones and she was alone in the woods. Another highlight was Clone Twilight, who was just a backstabbing and seeing her scheme behind Chrysalis' butt was just an amusing thing to see. And then there's the last few moments of the episode where they try to get the elements from the tree, but the Tree of Harmony can clearly tell that they're fakes.
Imbeciles! You ruined everything!
Ugh, that gives me shivers every time. But despite my praises towards them, they are also the problem of the episode. The clones are just awful, uncaring, and downright dastardly that just leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. And seeing them insult and hurting both animals and our main cast, I'll be honest, I just skimmed most of their parts. It was just that bad. Another complaint is the giant idiot stick that just hit everybody here. I can understand the required short-sightedness that comes with the villain's role, but even Chrysalis should have realized that the clones wasn't going to work. And then there's our main cast that somehow mistook the clones as their friends. Everyone got separated in the woods and was in smaller groups. They never once figured out that they were imposters or that they weren't their friends. And while there was some discussion that something was up, they never did anything about it. The whole thing was just so stupid that I was left with a migraine. The only solace in all of this was that the problem somehow fixed itself, and our main cast was never aware that there was a problem to begin with. And this, I will say, was kind of funny. And so, my verdict is... kind of bad. There was still some stuff that I found amusing, but there are just as much stuff that I found annoying or upsetting the living heck out of me. And I just think that negatives just outweigh the positives. They were all small nuggets of amusement, but not enough to go to the bank for. So, did anybody expect to see the Changeling main 6 here? Anybody? Just me?